Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last three starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Christian Berman. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Another full count pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Up next for the Buccos, Fred Wiggins took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Lester, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Hit back up the middle. Sandberg takes it in, and that's the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at-bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And there are our on the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
2-0 now from Lester. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
3-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard on the ground towards short. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Trent Manning. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. He'll get it into second, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping into the box, Randy Wiggins. He currently sits 7th in the National League in runs batted in, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
The pitcher was almost out of the inning. I think he might have taken that third out for granted. Instead, he gives up a 2-out RBI triple to make it 2-0.
Stepping in now, Edward Arnold. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble, and it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Stepping in, Owen Christian, and check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. He's set and the pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Now Lester's 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch popped up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 3, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Mike North, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Ryan Sandberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's a tough take. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Roll, you've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
In now, A.J. Pollock. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Sandberg stands at second with no outs. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Zero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in standing. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. The 1-2. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
one thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The next Cub up, Ernie Banks. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
On the strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. So digging in now, Bart Wiggins. Match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike North, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Sandberg moving to his right, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for the Pirates, center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Brummett. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Swing and a little tapper. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Fred Wiggins would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Into the box, Fred Wiggins. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Standing in now, Roberto Clemente. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Wiggins at second with 2 down. Fly ball right down the line in left. Sosa giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 Pittsburgh. Striding forward now, Andre Dawson, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Set. Here's the 0-1 to third. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Snap throw to first, but he's back in safely. Runners on first with one down. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. 4 to 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Trent Manning. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. This is foul right side. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arnold.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edward Arnold. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they're in front 4-0. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. In now, John Lester. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Ready for another chance. Ryan Sandberg. He singled his last time up. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. From the stretch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two and 0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike one.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Pollock is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
Behind 0-2 now. Right side, hit hard, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Into the box, Ernie Banks, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Pollard at second. Rizzo at first. 2 out in the inning. Fouled off. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Pollard rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner is in from second. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Boy, that's one of the beauties of speed. That trail runner right there, D-Row. He's just too fast. They try to make a play at the plate, but they had no chance to get him because of his wheels.
Yeah, you got to put that one in your pocket right there and stop the hitter from advancing to second base and getting in scoring position. There was no chance at the plate.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Stepping in now, Andre Dawson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Again, another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Pittsburgh leads this one 4-3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Owen Christian. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Christian.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's Lester now on 2. Swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Bart Wiggins. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now Lester's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Mike North. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit back toward the mound. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
Ryan Brummett will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 5, Ryan Brummett.
Into the box, Christian Brummett. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitch out, nothing doing. Brummett leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Banks has it. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Jody Christian answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 20.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Riding in once again, Sammy Sosa. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Three and one to the Cubs left fielder. Miguel Montero waits on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly, but the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Pirates on top, 4-3. Digging in and looking for more, Fred Wiggins.
Left fielder, Fred Wiggins.
On its way is pitch number 75. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Hot shot to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Ready once again, Roberto Clemente. 0-2 with a run batted in for. Now here's the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Sosa sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Trent Manning.
Digging in once again, Trent Manning. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Curtis Wiggins will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Wiggins.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Gloved by Banks. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains a 4-3 game. Curtis Wiggins is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base.
Steve Alley is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ryan Sandberg. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I'll see him stop it.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollard, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Ready with the 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Hit hard to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Neil Ramirez takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 54, Neil Ramirez.
Digging in once again, Randy Wiggins. Tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box now, Edward Arnold, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Sandberg fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Owen Christian.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Owen Christian. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Pause, and the 0-2 misses up and in.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Popped him up. Montero over to his left, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ernie Banks. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. First pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
Ready once again, Andre Dawson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he falls behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
In now, Chris Bryant. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Strike 2. Dawson leads off first with 1 away. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. The 1-2 fouled away. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. That's 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Runner at first here. 1 man out. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Ready for another shot now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And it's fouled away. I'm set with the 0-1. Down the third baseline. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mike Dunn is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 40.
Matthew Ramirez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Matthew Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Up next for the Buccos, Jody Christian. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sosa is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Brummett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Montero is there. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cubbies 3. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th. You're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
set to get his day started, Matthew Ramirez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. Well, this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ramirez, playing here in his age 29 season, is a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Got him. Slurved that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ryan Sandberg. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Montero, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Clemente is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Ready for another chance?
A.J. Pollock.
He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cubbies 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 38, Joe Hicks.
Striding in once again, Fred Wiggins. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Wiggins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Digging in to try it again, Roberto Clemente. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 1-1 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Curtis.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Curtis Wiggins. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1. Three-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop. Here it is on 3-1, and that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Wiggins has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
With a swinging bunt up the line. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher, Edward.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Edward Arnold. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Wiggins at third. Wiggins at second with 2 gone. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Sandberg. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucko rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home eighth.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Ernie Banks. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling base hits. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Quick check on that tying run at first, and a dive, but he's back. Into the box, Andre Dawson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball called for strike two. 1 out, 1 on, and a 1-run game. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cubbies 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Burkhart will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. David Peralta is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Striding in to start the 9th, Owen Christian, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
First baseman number 19.
So striding in, Bart Wiggins. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Sandberg ranging up the middle, and there's out number 2.
The pitcher number 40, Joey Christian.
Scott Gifford will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Scott Gifford.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he
looking at a fastball to end the inning? Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains a 4-3 game. Mike Christian takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Mike Christian.
Leading off the inning, David Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Right fielder, David
Looks like the
Peralta.
corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. It's a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 2-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Stepping in now, Sammy Sosa. as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. He's taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
One out, nobody on. The next 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Into the box now, Miguel Montero, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fouled off. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he goes to second with it. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Pittsburgh Pirates with their 105th win, best in the division. Jody Christian records his 18th win of the year. Mike Christian records the save, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates finished off a 3-game sweep as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-3. As of right now, the Cubs are in 4th place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Pirates are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Nationals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 1-0. As of today, the Brewers sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Nationals sit in first place in the National League East Division. They have a 3-game cushion. The Philadelphia Phillies picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-4. Entering the day's action, the Cardinals are in 3rd place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Phillies sit in last place in the National League East, 17 games out of first. The Cincinnati Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 7-0. Heading into the day, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division, 13 games out. And the Reds sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. Carter Capps got his 3rd win this season, leading Miami past the Mets 3-2. As of right now, the Mets sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, 8 games out of first. And the Marlins are 2nd in the division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. The Diamondbacks racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-1. As of today, the Diamondbacks sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division. They trail first by 4 games, while the Giants are 3rd in the division, 4.5 games back. Starling Marte collected a total of 4 hits in the game as San Diego beat the Dodgers 7-3. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. In the standings, the Padres sit in 4th place in the National League West, 5.5 games back, while the Dodgers are atop the division, 4 games up. Joe Carter was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, as Toronto took care of the Rays 11-4. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. Heading into the day, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, 16 games out of first, while the Rays are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Yankees smacked 15 team hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 8-5. At the start of the day, the Yankees are leading the American League East, 6 games up on 2nd place, while the Red Sox are 2nd in the division, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. The Cleveland Indians had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-2. As of today, the Indians are in 4th place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the White Sox are atop the division. They have a 3-game cushion. Nicholas Castellanos collected a total of 4 driven in as the Tigers claim victory over the Orioles 7-4. As of right now, the Tigers are in 3rd place in the AL Central. They're 7.5 games out of first. And the Orioles are in 3rd place in the AL East, 10.5 back. The Royals combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-0. In the standings, the Twins sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Royals are 2nd in the division, 3 games back. Vladimir Guerrero grabbed 4 hits overall in the contest as the Angels got the win against the Mariners 4-1. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. At the start of the day, the Angels sit in 1st place in the American League West Division. They have a small half-game advantage, while the Mariners are 4th in the division, 6.5 games back. The Oakland Athletics broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the visiting Braves 7-4. Entering the day's action, the A's are in 4th place in the AL West, 6.5 games back, while the Braves are in 4th place in the NL East. They trail by 8.5 games. The Astros brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-3. As of right now, the Astros sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, 5.5 games back, while the Rangers are 2nd in the division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.